Yeah, welcome back to Chemistry God Eats. How do you see the other videos? I hope they are all doing well with you. Today we're going to learn about organic chemistry, and this organic chemistry we're going to learn about. You have to you have to get knowledge about sigma bond and pi bond, that are the type of bond existing between these carbon molecules. That is either double bond, triple bond, or a single bond. Okay, so if you've not learned anything about that, please go back to my last video that I just made before this one, then check on the how to identify sigma bond and pi bond. That's the same as what double bond, single bond, and triple bond. Thank you very much for listening to me. Before we're going to start, I'll be very happy for you to take away I'm very happy if you can take away anything that can hinder you from listening to me or interfere you from listening to this thing. Okay, I want you to pay attention and get everything good, everything very nice to yourself. Okay, today we're learning about naming of organic chemistry, naming of organic compounds, sorry. And I'm very happy you pay attention very seriously to this, because it's very good, very easy. I'm going to show you very easy methods, and I think it's going to help every one of us. Okay, naming of organic compound. The reason why you study organic compound. Why do we study organic compound? Organic compound is being studied because it's a central substance in which every living organism under this planet are being made of. Okay, is a study. Okay, the central substance in which every living organism under this planet are being made of. Okay, so today we're learning about naming of organic compound. But before we can name organic compound, you have to know the type of bond existing between them. And I know by this time every one of us have known the type of bond, which is the single bond, the triple bond. If you see them, you know them already. Okay, and under organic chemistry, we have something called the alkane, and alkyne. Okay, and alkane, you have something called the alkane, and alkyne. Okay, the alkane, we say the alkane. We usually say alkane always have a single bond. Okay, alkanes have single bond. Then we say alkane. Are always said to have a double bond. Alkanes always have a double bond. Okay, alkane have double bond. Then alkyne. If you see alkynes, they always have what? Alkynes always have what? Triple bond. Alkynes have triple bond. Alkynes have triple bond. So anywhere you see alkane, or you see any single bond, it means that is what an alkane. If you see a double bond, it means that it's an alkane. And if you see a triple bond, it means that it is an alkyne. Okay, thank you very much for just listening to me. Let's get to do some questions and then settle some issues. Then everything is going to be very nice. Okay. If you have something like this, how do we name it? Very simple method. I'm just going to, these are very simple things you're going to solve right now. Okay, if you want to list this here, just count the first carbon. If it one carbon, you call it meth. If it's two carbon, you call it what? Eth. Okay, this eth. Okay, you call it eth. There is 8. Okay, there is 8. So if this is 8, then how many carbons? Just count the carbon. If it's 8, it's how many? Okay, sorry. How many bond? Which type of bond is existing between them? Is it alkane or alkyne? This is a single bond, so you call it what? An alkane. Okay, since it's single bond, we call it an alkane. So you call it alkane. So it's not ethane. Okay, if it's an alkane, you call it what? Ethane. E-A-N-E. That's ethane. You get it? An alkane. So ethane. Now let's come here. If it is, what about this one? How many bonds are there? We have two bonds. Okay, but which type of what bond is existing between them? This what double bond. There's a double bond here. It's a one bond. So what you have a double bond present in this molecule or this compound. So is it an alkane, alkene, or alkyne? Okay, how many carbons are there? There are 3. So if this one equally mix this 8, this what prop. Okay, this prop. Is it an alkene or alkyne? There's a double bond there, so it's an alkene. So an alkene. So okay, it is an alkene. It is an alkene here. Okay, that's how you can just use in places of with E and E. Okay, that's why you can see what it is probe by heart, and alkene, so ene is being placed there. Now, how about this one? How do you name it? Now, before you can name this kind of molecules, please, just very simple, just calibrate them in increasing and decreasing order. Okay, you calibrate the longest chain carbon molecule. Okay, the longest chain carbon. You can see carbons existing here, so you just calibrate the longest carbon here. You have 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Then you increase. Okay, you still calibrate it in a decreasing order. That's what, from the 4 you start with 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 4 here. Okay, this is just very simple. Okay, just pay attention, you're going to get everything simple. Now, if it is like this, then you now know that. Let's get something now here. How many carbons are there? They are out 4. So if it is 1, you call it mate, 8, 3 is what, probe, this what, boot. So this what, if it's 4, we call it a boot. Okay, butane, boot. Are they single or double bond? They are single, so we call it butane. Okay, butane. Now, how many metals are there? This is what we call metal. Okay, we call it metal. Why is it that it's metal? It was supposed to be in an alkane group. Okay, but anywhere you see an alkane with a -1 of hydrogen, it becomes alkyl. It becomes an alkyl, not alkynes, not alkyne. If it is alkane, if you have something like this, -1 hydrogen atom, gives you what? Alkyl. Gives you an alkyl. Okay, an alkyl. So NH3, NH4, this is what we're doing. You can see that what this is what they give us here, CH3. Okay, CH3, but CH3 is supposed to be CH4. So if it is CH4 here, we have CH4, which is methane, -1 hydrogen atom, gives what? CH3. So we call this what? Metal. Okay, so we call this what? Metal, because what? It has lose 1 hydrogen atom, instead of becoming CH4, it will become what? CH3. So we call this metal. Okay, so you just attach to this metal. You have metal present in this molecule. You have metal present in this molecule. Add metal there. Now, if we have metal here, then we check out the position on which the metal is being attached to the bond. Okay, metal is being attached to what? Carbon. Okay, but it has 2 calibration on that carbon. We have a 2 and 3, and every time there's that calibrations are on it, check the what? The smallest calibration. Okay, always check the smallest one, which is what? 2 and 3 times the smallest one. It's not 2, so you just attach 2 to it here and hyphen. Okay, and this gives you the name of what? This compound. Okay, please and please, if you put the 2, just introduce the hyphen there to what? Separate to give you the name. It's not 2, just 2 attached to the methyl butane. No, this 2 methyl butane. Okay, 2 methyl butane with the hyphen. Very important. Okay, now let's go to this. We have this very nice here. We have how many carbons are here. Let's just calibrate it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, still 4 as this. Let's come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also single bond, so it means that it is still butane here. We have butane present here. We have butane present here. So if we have butane present here, then we check which other compound are being attached with or being bonded with it. We have what? Metal. I believe you can identify metal here. We have CH3, and CH3 is on 2, CH3 is on 2. Okay, so if you take it, so now this one we have 2 and 3. Okay, you have 2 and 3. CH3 is on 2 and 3. This one also on 2 and 3. So you can choose what? Take it in at the top side, that's the numerator side, or the denominator side, or take on the superscript side, or take the subscript side. Okay, so since you have 2 of the metals here, you can, if you see 2 metal, if it's 1, we call it what? If it's 2 metal, if it's 1, we just mention metal. Okay, if it's 2 metal, we call it dimetal. Okay, if it's 3, we call it a tri. If it's 4, we call it tetra. Okay, since there are 2 metals here, we say what? This is dimetal. Means that if you have something similar like that, and there are 2, there are 3, there are 4, we introduce what? Whether it is di, it is it is tri, it is you understand me? So this is a dimethyl. Okay, we don't write, instead of writing two methyls, we got a dimethyl butane. Okay, now we indicate the number in which the methyls are being attached to it. Methyl is being attached to two here. Now if you're taking the first one here, please just continue like that. We don't come here. If you take two here, please, you take this one to be two. We continue like this. Don't come down and ask yourself, this one's also the smallest one, so you have to take here. Okay, you ask yourself which one is the smallest one here. 2 is the smallest one here. You don't come down here and tell yourself that 2 here, this place also, which one is the smallest one, this one also the smallest one, so you have to take 2 here. No, if you take the first one to the top, you continue like that for the rest. So if I take 2 here, then this one will become 3. Okay, so say this one is 2 3 methyl butane. It is a rule. Please, if you take the top to the one for first one, place the rest. It's not hot. You are still continuing the for hot, the top. Okay, you are only 2. Okay, so if I take this, then it means I've taken it for all of them. If I've taken this, then the next one should be hot on the same superscript. Not, I won't come down and say I'll take the subscript here to be 2 again. No, to tell you 2 2. No, if I take 2 here, I continue for the superscript and become 3. You understand me? So this is, so you see this 2 3 dimethyl butane. 2 3 dimethyl butane. Okay, let's check on this one also and see. If you have something looking like this, what is the name of this compound? Just write the name. This is our single bond. Okay, these are what? Single bond. These are single bond. How do you name this? Okay, just go. Now continue. 1 2 3 4 5. This is 5. Okay, so we call it what? Pent. Okay, this we call this mate, if, prop, boot, and pent. Okay, so you put pent here. Pent. They are all single bonds. I believe you can relate. They are all single bond. So what? You can just put ANE. This is an alkane. Pent. So pentane. So now it's pentane. Then what do you want again? Okay, so this is the answer for it. So the answer is what? Pentane. Okay, but if let's assume yes, okay, this is pentane. I don't want to go to, I'll give you more example for us to try. Okay, so this is pentane now. So let's go for next ones. So what about if something like this is given to you? Before we shall come to the other one here, what about if something like this? How are you going to do it? Something like this. If something like this is given to you, maybe let's assume you are given something like this. You have C here, H H H H H H. Okay, something like this is given to you. You have something like this. This here, this here. I was saying something like this is given to you. How are you going to name it? Okay, how many carbons are here? 1 2 3 4. It's not 4. So what's the name given to you? Since it is what 4, you need to what? Say what? It is what? Pent. You know what? So and it is single bond. It's not single bond. So you have to what? First name the longest chain carbon there. The longest chain carbon, the number of carbon determine what? It alkane or any other thing. So you have what? 1 2 3 4. So 4 is what? Pent. So it's what? Pentane. Pentane. This is what? Pentane. Now you check out for here. Now if you check here, how many carbons are there? There are 4, so that's why we mention pentane. Then you calibrate it 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, you calibrate it. Now you have to now check. Okay, they are all 4 carbon now. That's why we call it pentane. Now we have something different here, which is what? Chlorine. Okay, chlorine is being attached to the carbon atom by have a 3 and 2 calibration. You have to take the smallest one still. This is something you have to note. Anytime you want to get something like this, you have to take the smallest one. Okay, if you get something like this, take the smallest one, which is 2 here. You have to take 2 and put it here. So 2. Now before you write the calibration, you have to put the chlorine there. But the chlorine, if you don't write chlorine, write out chloro. Okay, write out chloro. You don't write chlorine, you write out chloros. So let's put our pentane here to be here. Then on chlorine, so we search chloro. by heart. What's the calibration? 2, not 3. So 2 chloropentane. Okay, this 2 chloropentane. Or now I want to tell you that if it's also what, something like bromine, you put what bromo. Okay, that's the way it sounds. So chlorine is chloro, bromine bromo, then the other one also follows. Okay, now let's come here. Let's come here. You have, maybe let's assume if something like this is given to you, if something like this is given to you, how are you going to name it? It sounds like ish. This is sounds something that's going to be somehow difficult, but it's not any difficult thing. Very very simple. It's very very simple. Okay, it's very very simple. Okay, it's very very simple. Uh, Let me get you one question again. Maybe you will need something like this also. Maybe something like this also given to you. How are you going to name it? If I give you something like this, CH3, you get CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. How will you name something like this? Okay, if something like this is given to, how are you going to name it? Okay, this one is just also very simple. How many carbons are here? They are this sort, meet it. Okay, so it, but hot, this is it, but hot. You can also say it's ethane or anything. Okay, so you want to know it is ethane. You know ethane is what? C2H4, C2H6. Okay, this ethane, C2H6. Now, how many hydrogens are here? You have 2 plus 3, 5. So it has lose 1. This is what? Ethyl. Okay, so you call it ethyl. So you call it what? Ethyl. You know it has lose 1 hydrogen atom. Ethane have lose 1 hydrogen atom. Okay, ethane has lose 1 hydrogen atom. So it has become what? Ethyl. This is ethyl. If this is ethyl, now plus what? This is what we call amine. Okay, plus amine. This is what we call amine. This is an amine. Now this ethyl plus amine. Ethyl plus amine. Now if you get something like this, always what? Just add it to give what? Ethylamine. Ethylamine. This ethylamine. So the compound here is what? Ethylamine. The compound there is what? Ethylamine. Okay. What about this one? If you have something like this, CH3, CH2, COOH, CH3, CH2, COOH. So what is the name of this compound also? It's also very simple. You're just going to do it like this. Just count. How many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3. It's not 3 carbon. So meet it probe. So this probe. Okay. This probe. So now this probe, are we going to say what? If it is probe, then you need to check out. Probe is what? C if it's this probe, we have what? Something called this, also something called, we have this oic acid. We call this oic acid. Okay, this is how you call oic acid. Okay, oic acid. So if probe is going to burn with oic acid, it's going to be hot. Now it's this one also exists. So this one is what? Single bond. Single bond exists between this. Okay, single bond exists between, so we call it propane. For propane plus what? Oic acid. Propane plus oic acid. What are you going to get? Now you're going to get what? Propanoic. So you're just going to cancel this E and what? Put attached oic acid to it to give you what? Propanoic. So this was propanoic acid. Okay, this was propanoic acid. So if you get something like this, it's what? Propanoic acid. Just count. Meet it prop. Meet it prop. This was prop. So propanoic acid. This one oic acid. So add it to your propanoic acid. Okay. Okay, let's get this and see. Let's check out for this. Let's check out for this. What's the name given to this compound given here? What's the name of this compound here? It sounds somehow difficult. It's not anything difficult. Very simple. Let's check out this. You're just going to calibrate it. Okay, just calibrate and hot. Just going to name it. Very simple. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're just going to bring it down also again. This after naming it like this, you're just going to go back and name it out from this down again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so after doing this, you have to know the kind of what bond a compound has been attached to it. This CH3, CH3, okay, and CH3 here. Now, here it means that we have what? What's the name of this compound here? This one can give you C2H4, C2H4, and this one. So this are two carbons, okay. So carbon here, 1, 2, 3. You have C3, okay. This is C3, and C3 that must give us C3. Meet it. So meet it probe. This probe, okay. Now this is probe. This propane must give you C3H8. So let's check whether it is up to 8 and say it is hot propane. Okay, so this is what 1, 2, 3. So what about the hydrogen? The hydrogens here are 3 plus 3, so 6. Okay, 3 plus 3 gives you 6 plus 1, 7. So it means what propane have one hydrogen being lost. Okay, instead of 8, it is 7. You understand me? So what you call it a propyl. So this is propyl. Okay, before we went to say, okay, so now we know that this hot propyl, this bond here is hot propyl. And now let's check this what the longest chain carbon. So let's know the name of the longest chain carbon before we can name the rest of the things. Now this what meth, it, prop, but, pent, hex, hep, then hot oct. So this was single carbon bonds. Okay, so it's called octane. This octane. Now we have metal. This, that's what this one we know it is metal. You have what the calibration to be what 7 and 2 here. So you take the smallest one. If you take the smallest one, then we are going like this. Okay, if you're going like this, then you're going to take, if you take this one, then we're not going to go back and ask for ourselves here again that which one is the smallest one again. You get it? So 7, you ask yourself 7 and 4, okay, or 4 and 7, which one is the best to take? And then 2 and 5, which one is the best to take? Do you understand me? 4 and 7, which one is good? And 2 and 5, which one is good? 2 and 5, they are the smallest one, so you can take 2 and 5. Do you understand me? I can't take 4 and 7, they are the highest. So 2 and 5 are the smallest. So I'll take 2 and 5. So you have a metal here. I'll put out metal here. This metal, okay. There's a calibration, which is 2. You have 2 here. Then this is propyl. So I'll put propyl here. Another hyphen, propyl. You get it? Propyl. We attach to 5. So this what 5 propyl, 2 methyl octane. Okay, 5 propyl. This what 5 propyl, 2 methyl octane. 5 propyl. This 5 propyl, 2 methyl octane. 5 propyl, 2 methyl octane. That is for this bond. So then let's try for this one also. I would like you to pause the video and try this for yourself. Then just try, and then I'll know how to do. Try this for yourself and let's see. Okay, I hope you've gotten your answer. Then let's check out and see whether your answer will tally with what you're going to get right now. So now here you have what 1 here, we have 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's not 9. Let's start calibrating from the down here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, if you get these calibrations correct, then you don't have problem again. Guess what? The only thing is what name the longest carbon there. With this what meet, it, probe, boot, pent, hex, hep, up, none. So you call it non-algo. Sorry, no name. Sorry, this what no name. there is no name. Now, with no name, then let's check out what the calibration in which the other molecules have been bonded to. We have this what C2, meet it, so it is ethyl. Okay, it is ethyl. You have two of the ethyls here. So you have ethyl and what methyl. Okay, they are all bonding to the same carbons here. Okay, so now let's check out 3 and 6 and 4 and 7. Which are you taking? 3 and 6, 4 and 7. Which are you taking? Yes, for me, I'll take a 3 and 6. You get it? 4 and 7 is high. 3 and 6 is the smallest ones. Or they are having a low hot calibration. So let's check out. So if 3 and 6 you're going to take, then you're going to say hot. It's going to be hot. Methyl here. You need to put our methyl here. Okay, we're going to put our methyl here. Methyl, which carbon? 6. 6 methyl. You understand me? Now, you're taking 3. Okay, we're going to take the 3 now. So we're going to see what this what how many ethyls are we having? You have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 ethyls. So you're going to see what triethyl. So triethyl. This triethyl. Okay, but there must be hyphen here. Okay, triethyl. Another hyphen. What's the calibration? You have what 3, 3, 6. You understand me? You are taking the top one, you're not taking the down one. Okay, so anything you're going to call is going to be at the top. Okay, so this 3, 3, because they are two of the ethyls bonding, so you can say 3, 3 and hot. Two of the threes have to be taken and hot. You have 6, and that ethyl here, so 6. So you can sort 3, 3, 3, 6. Okay, 3, 3, 6. Triethyl 6 methyl 3, 3, 6 triethyl 6 methyl. Yeah, so that's the way we're going to name this compound. Okay, that's the way we're going to name this compound. Very simple. 3, 3, 3, 3, 6 triethyl trimethyl. Okay, very simple like this, and I think it's one of the simple. That's what organic chemistry, organic compound naming is very simple. You don't have to think about anything. Very simple like this. Okay, let's check out for the next one and see. This is what we call bond lines. Okay, we call these bond lines. Okay, these are bond lines. Okay, so you see the first line, we call it meet, this it, this group, this boot, this pent. Okay, so you number them, you don't number them. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, and you start numbering from here also again. After reaching here, you start here again. Okay, to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see it. So now, after getting it like this, the next thing is what? You name it. Okay, if it's up to 6, you call it what? This pent hex, so you call it what? Hexane. This hexane. If you get it like this hexane, then this what? Metal. Okay, meet this one being attached, this one of the metals being attached to. If it is what one, it's supposed to be methane, but hot it's being attached to this the longest thing, so you can't, when we by one means hot, there will be hot loose of what one hydrogen, so you call it what? Metal. So you say metal. So sorry, I'm supposed to write it here, hexane here. So we have metal. Okay, which number is it attached to? We have 5 and 2. Okay, so you have to take 2, the smallest number. So this is what 2 methyl. This is 2 methyl hexane. 2 methyl hexane for this molecule. 2 methyl hexane. So now let's check out for the next one. Let's check out for the next one. This is all this. Let's calibrate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that one becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's name it. This is what? 7. So you say what? Then we can what? Heptane. This is 7. You say what? Heptane. This is heptane. If this is heptane, then we're going to check out for this. You have metal. Okay, this one. So metal. So it attached to a 3 and 5. So we're going to take the smallest one. This is what 3. 3 metal. Okay. This 3 metal. This 3. Please, there's not going to be space. So I just want to indicate this that it will be at the top. Okay. You can this 3 is 3 metal, but there's no space for it to continue. Okay. This 3 metal. Yeah. So 3 metal heptane. Okay. This 3 metal heptane. 3 metal heptane. Then we come here. We have meet it probe. So propal. So we have what propal here. This propal. So to be hot. 4. They are 4 4. It is still this 4 4. So you need to take the one of the 4s here. You need 4. So you're going to be 4 propal, 3 methyl heptane. This 4 propal, 3 methyl heptane. Let's try for this one also. 1 2 3 4. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Start from here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. How are you going to name it? This is no name. Okay, it is no name. If it's no name, let's check out. You have metal here, but there are 2 metals. You have 1 2. There are 2 metals here, so you call it dimetal. Dimetal. But which numbers are they attached to? Let's check out for this. Let's check out for this. Now, if it is being attached to this, let's check out. Are you going to take 2 2 5 6 or